바구니 없어서 손으로 들고 가요. 외진들.
이게 생크림이 결정이 생긴 것 같아. 치즈 안 치즈? 이게 이렇게 짠짠해요.
No, you don't. They think they still you are going to do next.
I'll split everything once. Okay. Okay. Good night.
몇 번이야? 저기 번호 적혀 있어.
The next station is
우연히 마주쳤어요.
Plain anything?
Person order?
No allergies, yeah?
No allergy. Yeah.
How can I help?
Chicken lion steak.
How did you want to cook?
Medium.
Two medium? Alright.
And crispy bone.
Mash, yeah?
Yeah. And this one.
Aubergine. Did you want any sauce? Not really? Okay. Anything to drink?
뭐 마실 거야?
Yeah, that's easy. Two medium steaks, mash and aubergine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's it. Yeah, just that's it. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day. Thank you.
Chocolate shaving on top?
Yes.
£26. Caitlin, it was a man.
If you go like that, get some more cream. I'm doing enough.
The cream first.
Cream first. I'm doing enough. That's one. So that's only enough for that one. You need more cream, the better. Okay, and then you put that like that. I'm not touching it against skin with it. Okay?
Wow.
And then no hamburger.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'll get you another cream so you've got enough of that, okay?
Thank you. 맛있겠다. 더블린 버스는 그렇게 안 더웠는데 여기 진짜 찜통 같아요. 와.
이것이 바로 웸블리예요. 그래도 안전하게 잘 왔답니다.
살바하면 좋겠다. 음, 1점.
you cannot put it like this. You should make some changes like this.
To combine.
Yeah, you cannot. You cannot make it like on work experience. This will not go through only because you know something called ATS.
It is.
What is it called?
I mean, in our local language, we call it dal.
Dal?
Dal.
Dal.
D-A-L.
D-A-L.
Dal.
Maybe I have